Leo Tolstoy, Wise Thoughts for Every Day, read by Madeleine. January 21st, Self-Sacrifice. The Bible says that those who lose their lives will find them. Thus, your real life begins only when you live for your soul and not for your body. One's life cannot be secure, so one should be ready to die at any time. In this way, life becomes free and one can strive for the perfection of the soul in loving other people. There is no life without sacrifice. Your entire life involves the sacrifice of the body for the sake of the soul. The most joyful and truthful thing in life is to nourish your soul. To do this, you must deny yourself and make sacrifices. Begin with small sacrifices to make the larger ones possible. To improve your life, you must be ready to sacrifice it. January 22nd, Prayer. To pray is to reflect on eternal truth while comparing yourself to the truth of God. A true prayer does not ask for favors or worldly goods, but to strengthen your inner self and your good thoughts. A true prayer is necessary for your soul because when you speak to God in your prayer, your thoughts reach their highest. A true prayer is support for your soul, a confession, a checkup on your past deeds, and direction for your future actions. I want to ask for help from God. This is my prayer. Yet no one has seen God directly, so how can we talk to Him? We can talk through love. If we love others with our actions and deeds, this will be our help for God. This is our greatest blessing. January 23rd, Work and Idleness. A person cannot live without work. If the human race did not work, we would eventually die of hunger and need. This we all know. If a person does not work, but instead lives in luxury, he or she is taking from others the fruits of their labor. There is nothing wrong with giving money to the poor if it was you who earned that money. A proverb says, "A dry, lazy hand is greedy. A sweaty working hand is generous." The teachings of the 12 apostles say, "Let your giving to the poor be with the sweat of your hand." Physical labor is useful because, among other things, it keeps your mind busy. Manual labor, especially working with the soil, is useful for both your body and your soul. Not only does this labor allow your mind to rest, but it also brings you closer to nature. This is difficult for people who do not work with their hands to understand. January 24th, Love. They asked a Chinese wise man, "What is science?" He answered, "To know people." They asked him, "What is goodness?" He answered, "To love people." In order to live according to the law of God, a bird must fly, a fish must swim, and a person must love. If people did harm to others rather than love them, they would be behaving as strangely as if a bird were to swim or a fish were to fly. The greatest way to improve each other's lives is not through money, gifts, good advice, or even work, but through love. Every person's responsibility is to nurture love and bring it into this world. January 25th, Living in the Present. We divide time into three parts: the past, the present, and the future. In reality, there is only a tiny point at which the future meets the past, and while this point may seem small, it is where our entire lives are concentrated. Love is the most important thing of all, but one cannot love in the past or the future. One can love only now, in the present time, and in the present moment. The purpose of life is to bring forth goodness, now, in this life. Love is a manifestation of the divine, for which the notion of time does not exist. Therefore, love is manifested only now, in the present, in every instant.